Where will you be watching the BCS Orange?
Rick Mijares and Paul Greenberg are Florida State alums.
S-T-A-T-E!
They own the Fort Lauderdale bar American Social.
Loving Florida State brought us together, a relationship formed, and we've been friends for 12 years.
Since the bar's opening 6 months ago, it's become a garnet and gold hangout.
Go FSU!
And a hot ticket to watch the Orange Bowl. Do you have a prediction?
Obviously, Florida State's going to win.
Northern Illinois, that's who we're playing. Awesome. I just came down to enjoy Florida State dominating.
Mijares and Greenberg will actually be at the game, but they'll still have the drinks flowing for Seminole Nation.
Florida State!
We're going to definitely have our colors, have our songs, have the alumni here. We're just going to have a great time here, as we always do during every game time coming here. And it's going to be awesome.
So is a win for Florida State also a win for this bar, too?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Win for all the fans in South Florida. You know, couldn't ask for anything more. Florida State here.
Dinesh, good evening from beautiful Fort Lauderdale. Today, we made several stops throughout the area, but the one that left an indelible mark on me was at Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. Athletes and, well, everyone tend to lose sight on what's really important on a daily basis, as some of us know, especially this week leading up to the Orange Bowl. And the Seminoles gained a new perspective on life after their visit earlier this afternoon.
The tallest people she's ever seen in her life.
Riley is 2 months old, born with a heart disorder. But Florida State players trying to bring their own cure by sharing their hearts.
We just hope that, our visits can help them cope with whatever they're going through and just bring a smile to their face. And that's very rewarding, just to see them smile. It's awesome.
The Seminoles designing a new play in their Orange Bowl game plan by visiting Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital.
These are real problems. And, it just, I think, puts things in perspective for these guys.
The trip is particularly meaningful for head coach Jimbo Fisher. His son Ethan is battling Fanconi anemia, a disease that affects the bone marrow.
I've been there on that other side, and I hope no one else has to ever experience that, but you know what it's like to be sitting there and all the things that are going through your head, the things that you wonder, and the hope that you have, and to watch to know that people care, and to know that somebody has enough, it takes enough time to come out and spend a little time with your young man or your daughter. Smile, that's awesome.
Dozens of patients like 14-year-old Evangeline Rivera were embraced by the garnet and gold.
It was really nice, especially I've been here for like about a week now, and it was cool that they came to see me, and it was a nice moment.
How many Noles fans do you think you made in there?
I hope we made a lot, but the big thing, I just hope we put a smile on those families' faces and those young children's faces. That's the thing that's important to us.
Now, Fisher says he actually had to turn players away because the whole team wanted to get the experience, but the 28 players who did attend says it was an experience they will never forget. Now, our sports director, Jason Hurst, will give us an update on the Noles, on their practice report, the last day of practice for the Noles in full pads. Live from Fort Lauderdale, I'm Jason Kahn, WCTV Eyewitness Sports. Hey, Andy, Happy New Year, and, well, it's going to be a great night here. We're at the American Social Bar in Fort Lauderdale right now, and I'm going to take you inside as we are less than an hour away from ringing in the new year. Seminoles fans are all over the place here. This bar is owned by FSU alums, but they hope to be celebrating for at least the next couple of days with a win in the Orange Bowl.
We're just gonna win.
Seminoles fans are taking over South Florida.
It's been very exciting. I've been looking forward to coming whole break. This is a huge deal. So, it's really awesome being a BCS game.
As a graduating senior, it'll be the best way to go out. Obviously a national championship would have been nice, but a BCS victory would be amazing and a great way to end an awesome legacy 4 years at Florida State.
Students and alumni are everywhere, at the bars, at the beaches, but Northern Illinois fans will not be outdone and outspoken.
We're going to win by lots and lots of points.
We're going to win by 14.
Oh.
You heard it from us first, us Northern Illinois fans.
Yep. Now, what makes you guys so confident?
Because we have the best quarterback in the country.
The debate has clearly hit Fort Lauderdale, but it will be settled in Sun Life Stadium on Monday night.
To be away and see our fans and see everyone all excited, just as excited as we are, it's really, really great.
It's pretty incredible, the support that we have, especially being the home team.
and it's really exciting, and hopefully the excitement will transfer into the stadium.
All right, so we're going to be partying here for the rest of the night, bringing in the new year. The three girls that you saw in that package are marching chiefs. The entire band will be at Sun Life Stadium tomorrow for the 8:30 kickoff. Happy New Year, everybody. Live from Fort Lauderdale, I'm Jason Kahn, WCTV Eyewitness News. Good evening, Angela and Julie, and Happy New Year from Miami. There it is. Right there, Sun Life Stadium, right there in the background behind me. As you mentioned, we're just a mere hours away from kickoff at 8:30 to the Orange Bowl, Florida State and Northern Illinois. A lot is being said about whether Northern Illinois is even going to be competitive in this game because they're a mid-major school. But I caught up with a few fans earlier today, and they said don't count them out just yet. Take a look. Tim and Sue Hyman are DeKalb, Illinois natives. Yes, the home of the Northern Illinois Huskies, better known as the Orange Bowl underdogs.
There's no way that anybody imagined that we'd be in the Orange Bowl to start with. And to have them win the game would be even better.
We did beat Alabama one year, and a lot of people forget about that. So, yeah. Underdog is sometimes good.
Some Florida State fans, though, aren't concerned.
I really hope we just crush them. I don't think that they've played any caliber team like the Seminoles.
While others in Garnet and Gold are giving the Huskies a chance.
I mean, this is Division I football, so they won plenty of games. They're a contender. They're not a pretender. They'll be for real. You know, we'll have to play hard to win.
And NIU followers are very confident.
I want to thank the BCS for allowing the Northern Illinois Huskies to come to the beautiful state of Florida and trash the Seminoles. Nobody thinks it's going to come.
Now the Seminoles also have some pressure on them too. You see, Florida State hasn't won a BCS game since 2000, so they are in dire need of a BCS win. Of course, we'll have more on the Orange Bowl and the Noles in sports. Live from Miami, I'm Jason Kahn, WCTV Eyewitness News. Good evening, Angela, and again, Happy New Year to everybody back in Tallahassee. Kickoff just mere hours away. Game day is clearly here. I saw people tailgating already at the stadium. They are filing into the stadium as we speak. People flying in from all over the country to see their team, Florida State and Northern Illinois. But I talked to one Seminole family who bleeds Garnet and Gold. The McQueen family, die-hard Seminoles fans, drove down from Macon, Georgia this morning for the Orange Bowl.
It's a huge milestone. I mean, we haven't won a BCS game since like the 2000 National Championship.
Seminole Nation traveling near and far.
Go Noles!
From Chicago to Tallahassee, fans hoping to witness a defining moment in Florida State history.
To win the ACC championship, which has been a while for us, and then to win this big bowl game like this. We should end the year in the top 10, which is great. That's huge for the program, very big.
And even before kickoff, predictions are being made.
I expect to win by the Seminoles. It's going to be how big is the win? 2 touchdowns, maybe, something like that.
I hope we start out really, really quick with fast break and score right off the bat and get way up on them before we even get to the second half.
The Noles are going to win. That's just going to happen, so, you know, go Noles.
A Garnet and Gold win would give the McQueens plenty to talk about on the drive back.
We need a big win. We don't need a 3-point win. We need a 3-touchdown win. And I think that'll help the rest of the country see that we are the real thing.
Now, every fan that I've talked to has actually asked me what I think the attendance will be like here. And to be honest, I don't know for sure, but from what I can tell, it looks like this game will be a great draw because of the history that could be made on both sides. Stay with us at 6 o'clock as we will have more on the Orange Bowl and the Noles. Live in Miami, I'm Jason Kahn, WCTV Eyewitness News. Seminoles fans rejoice in typical war chant fashion. The Orange Bowl returns to Tallahassee after a 21-point win over Northern Illinois. What does it mean for you to see your team win?
Are you kidding? To be at the BCS Bowl and come home with oranges? This is rocks!
The Noles win their first BCS game in 13 years. A game so big, Osceola and Renegades speared into South Florida for the first time in 22 years.
It's an amazing feeling, you know. You don't always get the chance to go up and travel up there, and to see them down here in your own hometown and see them win a big BCS bowl, it's a good feeling.
And the FSU faithful say their school proves something to the rest of the country.
We got guys like Devontae Freeman, we got Green, we got a great group of juniors and sophomores. Wilder, are you kidding?
While fans are still celebrating an Orange Bowl win, Seminole Nation is already thinking bigger.
Hopefully the BCS National Championship. That's what I love to see.
Hey, T. Jernigan, baby. Hey, we going to the BCS.